So let's talk Gabriel Magalhães. They bring a few chatters, more than a few chatters in public space of Twitter, YouTube, and certain concerns who you can say it's kind of legitimate regarding Gabriel Magalhães, and some people are actually stretching it, calling Gabriel a bozo. Now I've joked with it, being cynical, not that I meant it, or people are now saying it might not be good enough to have a starting bed. Guys, let's calm down. Just like I said about Ramsey, let's calm down. I understand Gabriel had made a few mistakes. Last season, he had a few. Now, the mistake he made against Fulham, he actually atoned for the mistake in the same game by scoring the winner. Do you remember? Now, the one Darwin Núñez scored against Liverpool, we won that game, so it didn't cost us, right? Now, the one against West Ham that some people are pointing out, he was put in a situation he had to do something by Thomas Partey. Ironically, it was Declan Rice that actually robbed Thomas Partey of that ball, lazy to Piqueta, and what's his name? Gabriel was trying to rescue the situation and he conceded a penalty. Those are not his faults. So all the games I just mentioned, we won against Liverpool, won against Fulham, we drew against West Ham. He didn't cost any of those games. Now, the funny thing is that I'm not trying to pit Saliba against Gabriel. Saliba made a few mistakes last season, conceded a penalty, put the team in a kind of a dodgy situation, but it was easy for everyone to forgive him. But when it comes to I'm talking about Gabriel, Saliba making mistake, but when it comes to Gabriel, oh, he's a bozo. Let's take him out. He makes money mistake. Like let's stop it. Defenders make mistake. All defenders make mistake. Just as some people's mistakes are not highlighted because certain mistakes don't lead to goal. How many of Gabriel's mistakes have led to goal? Someone's going to point to the Manchester United game we played at the weekend. It was a harmless, friendly. You will say, okay, we don't play friendlies against Manchester United because we're out rival. And I get it. There was no jeopardy attached. No 3 points, no qualification. So why are you taking it to heart? It's like you have an agenda. Now, I get it if the opposition fans are calling him bozo and try to deride Gabriel and demean him. It's part of banter. We know these people will engage all kind of tasteless banter. One thing I can assure you, if hypothetically Arsenal put Arsenal put Gabriel up for sale, trust me, all the top teams will snap him quickly. If Arsenal decided for some reason, hypothetically, right, say we're willing to cash in on Gabriel, watch how these opposition fans who are calling him Bozo will want him in their team. So do not take their banter too seriously. And for Arsenal, can we just stop encouraging and fueling and gassing up rival fans who pick on our players? Let's stop it. Some of you do it for tractions. Like, are you that desperate to self-sabotage your own team for tractions? Really? For me, Gabriel is a solid defender. For me, if you ask me personally, this is my opinion, he is a better defender than Saliba. Some of you say that's impossible. I stand by what I say. Now, aesthetically, Saliba defending is pleasurable to the eye. Like, it's a Rolls Royce. He can play against the press better than Gabriel. But when it comes to raw defending, Gabriel for me is better. He might not be that aesthetically pleasing to the eye because he's rough around the edges, he's more robust, but he is a better defender in my opinion than Saliba. I'm not pitting our defenders against each other. I'm just letting you know that one looks good better than the other doesn't mean it's actually better than the next person. I love both of them, and I think their combination is fantastic. And I think this combination could win us leagues and Champions League if they continue to foster and be together for a long time. Trust me, both are good defenders. I get it. Gabriel needs to work on his concentration. For me, that's what he needs to work on. His concentration. Gabriel is not a bad defender. He has the pace, the height, the robustness, the aggression, the physicality. He just needs to work on his concentration. For me, all the mistakes he has made has been linked to concentration. I'll give an example because people like to highlight or embellish the fact that, oh, he's bozo, he's always making mistakes. But like I pointed out a few minutes ago, how many of mistakes are actually led us to lose matches? Let's be fair, because people like to embellish and over highlight. We like to make mistakes with no credibility attached to those commentary. Akanji made two critical mistakes or blunders against Inter Milan in Champions League final, because Inter Milan did not punish those mistakes, which will have led to goals. Nobody talks about the fact that Akanji has some errors in him if you watch him critically. But because those errors have not led to goals, nobody talks about him. But you want to talk about Gabriel, who has made a few mistakes, but one or two led to goals. Oh, he's the bozo. How convenient. Extremely convenient, especially from the opposition fans. Nobody can tell me here that Akanji is a better defender than Gabriel. You know, that would be a far reach to go that far. Gabriel, for me, is a fantastic, is a top defender who could be world class. He's still 25. He has time to grow. If he takes away this error, which he makes seldomly due to concentration, in my opinion, he becomes world class. Now, he might not have the anti-press that Saliba has. He might not have the ball movement, the dropping of a shoulder that Saliba has, because Saliba, therefore, let's not forget, started his career as a striker. So he still retained those traits that makes him look good on the ball. While Gabriel is a natural defender who might not have the aesthetics of defending, but he has the trait of actually properly defending. Take away those loss of concentration. For me, Gabriel is easily one of the world-class, pending world-class defender in making. Trust me. Watch him. Take away the agenda, take away the prejudice, and watch Gabriel intently. You can tell there is a world-class defender in the making in that player. Now, for Saliba, world-class, good movement, but I do not think, some of you might disagree in the comment section, let me know. I do not think he's a better defender. Even though I rate Saliba highly, I just think on the eye, the way he moves the ball, aesthetically, Saliba is superior to any defender in the world right now, because the way he moves the ball and the way he makes defending look easy and pleasurable. So for Arsenal fans, calm down. Do not get embroiled in this nonsense debate of Gabriel being a bozo. Now, you can't joke with that, because I've joked with that in the past. Doesn't mean I mean it. I will not trade Gabriel for any other defender, let's say defender in the world at the moment. I will not. He's 25. He's yet in his prime for a defender. He's still growing. He has the speed, the athleticism, the physicality. He's good on one-on-one. What else? All he needs is to cut out those concentration errors and everything will be fine. So let's calm down. It's still going to be our first choice pairing, Saliba and Gabriel. So all these agendas some of you are pushing, it's just for traction. There's nothing in it. And I'm doing this video because I need to push back on those narratives for continues to gather pace and momentum, because some of you have been left to push all kinds of funny agenda for traction and nobody pushes back. So like the video, very important, very important. I forgot to even recite it at the beginning of the video. Like the video, subscribe and subscribe. Make sure notification bells are turned on, and I'll see you guys on the next one.